Good morning, beloved. Let us still our hearts before the Lord and begin this day in His presence. Lord, as the sun rises and paints the sky with hues of your glory, I come before you with a heart full of gratitude. This new day is not something I take for granted. It is a gift, a breath of life that only you could give. Thank you for waking me up this morning. Thank you for watching over me through the night, for keeping me safe while I slept, and for allowing me to see this fresh beginning. Each morning is a reminder that your mercies are new, that no matter what happened yesterday, today holds the promise of grace, growth, and guidance. I acknowledge you, Father, as the shepherd of my life. In a world that often feels uncertain, noisy, and ever-changing, you remain constant and close. You are not far from me. You are near, walking with me, guiding me, and holding me through each moment. Like a shepherd tending his flock, you see me, you know me, and you care for me deeply. You lead me not with force, but with love, with patience, and with understanding. I thank you that I am never alone, for your presence surrounds me whether I feel it or not. You are with me in every sunrise and in every breath I take. Thank you for the simple blessings that I often overlook, the light filtering through the window, the air that fills my lungs, the quiet stillness that allows me to hear your voice. I thank you for the people you've placed in my life, the opportunities ahead of me today, and even the challenges that will stretch and shape me. I thank you that you are the God of both the mountain and the valley, the early morning and the midnight hour. Thank you for being a God who never sleeps nor slumbers, who watches over me with unfailing love. Thank you that while I rested last night, you were already preparing today for me. Every step, every encounter, every word I will speak. You have seen it all and are going before me to make the way clear. I thank you that no matter what this day holds, you hold me. That truth brings peace deeper than any fear, and joy greater than any worry. This morning I come to you not just with requests, but with reverence. You are worthy of my praise before anything else is said or done. My first thoughts are yours, my first words are thanks, and my first breath is an offering. I lift up this new day to you as a sacred gift, placing it fully in your hands. Let it be a day of your presence, a day where I walk closely with you, trusting your heart and resting in your care. Thank you, Lord, for being my shepherd, always watching, always guiding, always loving. Lord, as I continue in this quiet morning moment with you, I pause to reflect on the truth that you are my provider. The words of Psalm 23 echo in my heart. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. These are not just words of poetry. They are promises that speak deeply into every area of my life. You see my needs before I even voice them. You care not only about my soul, but also about the details of my day, the condition of my heart, the weight I carry in my thoughts, and the hunger within my spirit. You have provided for me in ways I often overlook. The food on my table, the roof over my head, the clothes I wear, the people who encourage me. Each of these is evidence of your faithfulness, your attention to even the most basic parts of my life. I confess, Lord, that sometimes I allow anxiety to cloud my vision. I worry about what is lacking or what could go wrong. But in this moment, I am reminded that I lack nothing when I am in your care. You are the one who gives manna in the wilderness and water from the rock. You are the one who multiplied the loaves and fishes. You are still doing miracles, still opening doors, still providing exactly what I need at the right time. But your provision goes beyond what I can hold in my hands. You provide for my emotional needs, the comfort when I am burdened, the peace when my heart feels unsettled, the strength when I feel too weak to continue. You surround me with your presence when loneliness creeps in. You speak truth into my confusion and calm into my chaos. You provide rest for my mind and hope for my soul. You remind me that I am seen, heard, and valued not for what I do, but for who I am as your beloved child. And deeper still, you provide for my spiritual needs. You feed my spirit with your word. You give me wisdom when I ask. You renew me when I grow weary. You pour out grace every time I fall short. You offer forgiveness freely, and you fill the empty places with your love. You draw me near to you and satisfy the deepest thirst in my soul with living water. There is nothing the world can offer that compares to what you give freely and abundantly. So today, I rest in this truth. I shall not want. Because you are enough. You are the God of abundance, not scarcity. You do not withhold good from your children. You provide according to your riches in glory, not according to my fears or doubts. I choose today to see your provision in every detail, to trust that what I have is enough, and to believe that what I need will be given. You are my shepherd, my source, and my sustainer. Lord, as I stand at the threshold of a new day, I turn my heart toward you with a desire for guidance. I do not want to move through this day relying only on my own understanding, for I know how limited my perspective is. I need you to lead me, to show me the way I should go, to direct my steps with clarity and peace. Your word tells me, He leads me beside still waters. He guides me in paths of righteousness for His name's sake. I hold on to that promise this morning. I trust that you are not only willing to guide me, but that you delight in doing so. You are not a distant observer. You are an involved shepherd, attentive to every turn in the path ahead. You know what this day holds. You see what I cannot see, the conversations I'll have, the choices I'll make, the people I'll encounter, the challenges that might arise. And because you see it all, I surrender my plans to you. Help me to be sensitive to the prompting of your Spirit. Keep me from rushing ahead of you or lagging behind in fear or hesitation. Align my will with yours so that my actions reflect your heart. Lead me, Lord, not into what is merely comfortable, but into what is right. Even when the righteous path is narrow, unfamiliar, or costly, I ask for the courage to follow you faithfully. When I come to crossroads or confusion, when I feel unsure or pulled in many directions, let your voice rise above the noise. Let your word be a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. Let stillness guide me, not pressure. Let peace guide me, not fear. When my emotions try to dictate my choices, remind me to look to you. I need more than just direction. I need your presence on the journey. It is not just about getting to a destination, but about walking with you in every step. Lead me beside still waters, Lord. I know those still waters are not just physical rest but spiritual calm, places where my soul can breathe and be refreshed. In the midst of a busy, hurried world, guide me into pockets of peace where I can hear your voice clearly. In moments when decisions must be made, help me to respond with wisdom, not impulse. In moments of uncertainty, help me trust that you have gone before me, that you are already preparing the way. Guide me today in paths that honor you, paths of integrity, kindness, truth, and humility. Whether in my work, my words, my thoughts, or my interactions with others, let your righteousness shape the way I move. And even if the way winds through unfamiliar terrain, I will not be afraid, because you are with me. You are my shepherd, and I am safe in your leading. Lord, as I enter this day, I do so with a heart anchored in the assurance of your protection. Life is full of unknowns, and not every moment will be easy. There will be valleys of disappointment, valleys of pressure, valleys of hardship that test the limits of my strength and challenge the stability of my peace. But even there, especially there, you are with me. Your word gives me this powerful reminder. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. That is not just a poetic line. It is a promise that brings courage to my soul and stillness to my mind. I do not know what this day will bring, but I do know who walks with me through it. You are my refuge and my strong tower, the God who never sleeps, who never abandons, and who never loses control. You are not surprised by the valleys. In fact, you often lead me through them, not to harm me, but to shape me, strengthen me, and reveal more of your faithful presence. Though the shadows may loom and fear may whisper its lies, I will not give in to panic. I will not be paralyzed by the what-ifs. I will stand firm, because you are near. You are not only present, you are armed. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Your rod defends me from harm, pushing back what seeks to devour my peace. Your staff draws me close when I start to stray, correcting me with love and redirecting me when I cannot find the way. You don't just send protection from afar. You carry it, you wield it, you surround me with it. You are my shield in battle, my covering in the storm, my steady hand in trembling moments. Even if the path becomes steep or dark, I will not fear, because evil has no final say over me. You have already overcome the world, and your victory is my covering. Your angels encamp around those who fear you. Your spirit within me is greater than anything that comes against me. Fear may knock, but it cannot live where faith resides. Worry may try to rise, but it is drowned out by the sound of your promises. You are my God, and you are my defense. Today, I choose to walk in that confidence, not in arrogance or recklessness, but in quiet trust. You go before me. You walk beside me. You cover my back. You hem me in, behind and before. There is no valley too deep.